Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Ninth Legion. Let's play some more Star Wars Empire War. So, I need to leave a ship behind, and I don't want to leave behind an CR-90. So, what we're going to do with this fleet, we're going to take the fleet from Maridun, and we're going to hit Yavin 4 straight away. Do you have someone in command? Is your Pathfinder set? Yeah, good. So, we've got at least 4 corvettes. Imperial fighters aren't something we ever really need to worry about, but I do worry about. So, I always make sure we've got plenty of CR-90 corvettes around. They're good Pathfinder ships as well, because they jump in first, and usually the first thing that will attack you when your fleet arrives is enemy fighters, because they're the fastest ships. So having an anti-fighter ship jump in first really helps, because you can just follow the thing through. Just like, go to the other side of the map, murder all the fighters that you're going to reach first, and then you get your sensor data and drop your fleet in directly on top of the enemy. But that should work out well. Now, I think they've got a level 1 space station, and 1 Gladiator, 1 Nebulon B, some Golan 1s. Yeah, this is... this isn't going to be much of a problem for us. What have we actually got in this fleet? I can't remember. 6 MC-80Bs, 2 MC-80s, a Home 1 type, 11 Haven Battle Dragons. We've got some Haven Battle Cruisers as well, the Nova Cruisers. I haven't used those very much. Maybe we should use some of those. How many points are they? 2 points. You know what? Let's see how good they are and put 4 of them up against this little fleet here. So they can engage that Gladiator for me. And we're just going to skip over that with our main force. I think we're just going to hit these Golan platforms straight on. So let's bring in 3 of you guys for each platform. 1 of them should be able to handle it, I think. With the shield regenerability you get on the MC-80Bs, they should be able to handle them. And we've still got the points, so let's bring a Home 1 type in straight in the middle.
Coming around.
And that should be it. I'm going to wait to bring in the anti-fighter corvettes, because I don't want to jump them in front of a Gladiator class. They will probably get wrecked. There we go. Ooh, I forgot about the bombers. Okay, the bombers are a bit of a problem then. Right, Novas. Target that, and... oh, your shield's already gone. Okay, well, you're going to have a bad day then. We've got plenty of our own fighters up. Our shields took a bit of a hit there, but nothing too bad. So, let's get you 3, not the fighters. Targeting that Golan platform, go for the shield generator first, as always. You 3 go for that shield generator. And I'm not going to give the MC Home 1 type any orders, I'm just going to say drive into the middle and start shooting stuff, basically. And instead of going the way I want you to go, you're going to fly off in a random direction, because why not? Okay, that is getting away. You know, an old Imperial Strike Cruiser could do the job here. Let's drop you in right on top of that Nebulon B and just go to town. These strike cruisers are quite weak ships in terms of defensive, but their guns are really good, as you can see. Also, these Novas are actually pretty damn good as well. What are they actually armed with? Laser cannon batteries, lots of laser cannon batteries, ion cannon batteries, and some turbo lasers. Okay, that's a pretty decent all-round, plus they launch fighters. Okay, yeah, I could definitely do worse than those. Let's bring them down here as well. The Liberty is just... the MC-80 Home 1 type is just going all the way around. You're getting through the shields there, which is lovely. You guys are already through the shields, which is also lovely. Okay. Yeah, just wreck that for me. In fact, don't even stop. Can I actually get you over to the space station? You should be able to fit through here, surely. Also, these guys have got a pretty long range with those guns. I think they actually outrange some of the MC-80s there. That's impressive. I'm very interested in how good these ships are. What I'm seeing there actually looks pretty good. Now, the design's quite interesting. I don't think it really fits with the kind of general aesthetic of Star Wars, the Haven ships, but I do kind of like them nonetheless. I think they kind of look interesting.
They're on me. Stay in attack formation. I got one on me. I'm in range. Should we go around for another pass?
Okay. Looks like both Golan platforms are down. You've got a bunch of fighters that are getting wrecked. We just need everything to focus on this now. That should bring that to an end pretty quickly. How long ranged are you guys? At what point do you start engaging that? You might not actually get in range, we'll see. Yeah, look at that. That's actually a pretty long range. That's basically the entire screen. Interesting. Okay, I might build a few more of these Novas, if there's much time left. I don't think there's much time left in this campaign. We are kind of steamrolling through their last enemy systems, but still, Nova Cruisers, that's good to know. They're actually pretty strong. Okay, right, that gives us control there. And there is a link from Yevon 4 to Telos. I did say last time I thought there might be. So I do want to leave a fleet here to kind of hold that area. Now we need to keep moving these ones. So we've got to clear out this sector here, basically. What do I want to do this with? I guess I could move up this fleet here. You're getting pretty strong, and you've got those Nova Cruisers. Yeah, let's take the Nova Cruisers out for another spin. I want to leave someone behind. Not you. Actually, we can leave a carrier behind. I've got plenty of carriers.
Right away. Assault frigate here.
Imminent.
Okay, let's take Belmoth 2. If we can secure the orbitals of all these worlds, then I'll do a couple of ground invasions just to start clearing up behind us. I don't have to leave too many of my support ships behind because I do need them. You know, it's very easy to detach a CR-90 or a small carrier just to hold a world, but you get into a battle like, I could use more fighters here. Or I could use less fighters on the enemy side in terms of a CR-90. These little guys are so good at killing fighters, it's crazy. Where's the enemy base? Up there. Okay, start moving forward. Let's see, we should get our sensor data. You don't always get sensor data. Some worlds just don't. But we should be fine. TIE fighters versus a CR-90 is something I will always watch. Just because you get so many pretty explosions. That's an entire squadron just destroyed. Like, this entire force here will just get wrecked by one CR-90. I mean, these TIE Raptors are pretty good, though. They do have the concussion missiles. Let's see. Now, concussion missiles aren't designed for anti-ship work, so... yeah, they actually could do some damage here. But, I mean, they are dying pretty quickly. I'm not even stopping to engage them properly. Like, I didn't even bother focusing down one of the squadrons. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I'll stop watching pointless fighters get wrecked. I want to test out how good these Hapen Nova Cruisers are. So, let's see how 5 of them stack up against a Golem 1. Which may not be fair, because that is obviously a large number of Nova Cruisers, but we'll see. Yeah, okay, the shields are dying pretty quickly, so they're pretty weak on defences. Last time they weren't really getting shot by anything, but look at the amount of firepower they can put out. It's actually pretty impressive. If you guys would actually just stop and engage, that would also be nice. Like, the enemy is right in front of you, just stop and shoot it. You don't need to fly off anywhere. Okay, yeah, you are losing shields very quickly. Ooh, in fact, you're actually going to die. Okay, so they're very weak. These are good support ships, but not much else. They do have some decent long-range firepower, though. Yeah, I kind of like them. Yeah, I think we're actually going to lose one. Let's try not to lose the others, shall we? Where's that other Golem platform? Down here. Let's bring in a couple of ships for you.
Consider it done.
Yeah, we lost one of the Nova Cruisers. We might lose a second here, good lord. Okay. I'm actually going to pull them back a bit. They cannot do a frontline assault kind of role here. Let's get you guys involved in this. They did strip off most of the shields there, which isn't bad. Get the dreadnoughts up there as well. Ooh, we actually lost 2 of them. Okay, yeah. So 5 on 1 against the Golem platform, not something they're capable of doing. That's a bit sad. Let's see, I've still got a couple of dreadnoughts left. Let's just destroy that. No need to just allow it to keep spawning in fighters that will harass us. We'll take it out right now. In fact, we'll even concentrate firepower and just wreck that immediately. Okay, that Golem platform is down. Dreadnought switch fire onto this one. Yeah, we'll intensify forward firepower and just wreck that. We'll drain their shields. You've already dealt with that, which is beautiful.
Holding fire for maximum effect.
There we go. Okay, so we lost a couple of Nova Cruisers doing some science there. So everyone write down Nova Cruisers versus Golem platform is a bad idea. Ooh, I lost a Corellian Corvette as well. Ooh, okay, I didn't even see that die. That sucks a little bit. Okay, maybe I'll just leave one of you guys to hold that world and, again, move on Solomon.
Tactical battle imminent.
This is just tidying up a lot of tiny fleets right now. I'm imagining they're going to be building up some more worlds at the back there, because we've never hit the back 4 cluster of worlds. Depends on what shape their economy's in right now. If they have a bunch of money stored up... Oh, we lost our... Okay. Yeah, that CR-90 Corvette we lost must have been the Pathfinder ship that we normally jump in first. So we've just brought in Well, not the whole
Choose your
fleet, but a good chunk of the fleet.
reinforcements.
Okay, that's not too bad. We brought in all 5 carriers.
Choose your reinforcements.
Okay, that gives me a lot of fighters to work with. What were the defenses like?
We've got them. Send reinforcements.
Golan platforms and a simple starbase. You know what? I think we can do this with fighters. Yeah, we've got 20 X-Wing squadrons and 11 Y-Wing squadrons. We can probably do this with fighters. Let's see. Okay, you'll be Control Group 1.
Yes, sir.
Roger
You'll
that.
be Control Group 2.
Y-wing here.
Yes, Commander.
Those are also bombers. Can I add those to Control Group 2?
Form up.
Yeah, there we go.
Awaiting orders.
So that's our bomber fight. Bomber wings.
Ready.
The rest of the stuff we probably don't need to worry about with that many fighters going in. They've got a Nebulon B though. That's fairly good at anti-fighter work. It's got laser cannons. Okay, I will bring you guys in just to help. We're going to
Cruiser
move
standing
Copy.
by.
all of them down there. They can just go off and do their thing. What else we got? Well, we've got some Moncal ships, so
Cruiser
might
responding.
as well start moving them in. This is an awkward map because you've got this asteroid field in the middle, so we're probably going to get split up into 2 parts. In fact, let's
Proceeding
definitely
to
get split up into
location.
2 parts. We'll bring a fleet
Frigate
around the top
reporting.
side
I'm on it.
and send the fighters around the bottom side. The carriers,
Frigate
they can just hang kind of at the back in the middle there. I will give
Copy.
them some anti-fighter cover though,
Heading
just
out.
in case. I don't want to lose 5 carriers just because they get swarmed by all the defensive fighters suddenly. That does look pretty cool. Is there an X-Wing squadron in the middle of this? There we go. Can I... Ah, come on, I want to turn the camera. Let me turn the camera. Why can't I want to look behind me. Why can't I look behind me when I'm... That's kind of cool. You can see all the fighters around it. There's more fighters behind us, though. And I can't turn the camera to look behind for some reason. Okay. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. Okay, let's go from this squadron, and you can see all the ones in front. There we go. Man, that's actually a lot of fighters out there, and it looks like we are starting to be engaged, so let's actually give them some orders for combat.
I copy.
Bomber squadrons, I want you to go for... Oh, they've got a fighter squadron over the shield generator. Come on, there we go.
Weapons charged. Reporting.
X-Wings can also just, wreck stuff. All other fighters, A-Wings... Yeah, see, we're going to get picked off. The bombers will get picked off if we don't engage these TIE Raptors. So we'll start moving them in as well. They can just go nuts. Man, that is a difficult camera to control. Don't know why you can't look behind you. It'd be really handy to be able to look behind you. But the computer says no. Now that amount of fighters have already destroyed that entire thing, which is kind of beautiful in its own way. The capital ships are still very slowly making their way around there. I think we're going to end up doing this whole thing with nothing but fighters. Okay, get the X-Wings in there.
Yes, sir.
Bombers, go for that. Yeah, all of you guys just hunt and destroy. Just go nuts. We've got enough fighters here, and they're all free. They don't cost us anything, so I don't think we need to worry about our losses here too much. In fact, I'm going to get the bombers to specifically go after that, and X-Wings can go after that. How are you going to survive this amount of firepower? Not very well. 11 squadrons of Y-Wings. They're very old ships, but that's a lot of torpedoes. And now they're going to come around and just start volleying into this as well, which is about to die instantly. This is obviously bringing in reinforcements, but they're just going to be normal TIE fighters and TIE bombers, no TIE Raptors or anything like that, so they're not going to be a match for the A-Wings or the... What are the Haven fighters called? I never remember the name. The My-Till fighters. Okay. Yeah. And everything's dead. Okay,
Y-wing squadron reporting.
let's just put this Imperial base out of its misery.
We are victorious.
That's a lot of laser fire. Okay. Well, we lost nothing there. Probably took some casualties, but they don't actually count. I need to put someone back in charge of that fleet. Leave another Nova Cruiser behind, and let's move on Ferrari Junction.
Moving out.
Tactical battle imminent.
Ooh, they've got a carrier of their own. Cheeky. Now I want to check actually, do those carriers launch TIE fighters or do they launch X-Wings? Because it's the same unit for both sides, but I wonder if they launch different things. Like we can both build Golem platforms and my Golem platforms launch X-Wings and their Golem platforms launch TIE fighters, which is why my Golem platforms are just better in every single way.
Fall out.
Let's see. Oh, and pirates. We haven't had pirates for a while actually. Okay,
Let's
let's
move out.
get out the way of the pirates, because we don't know what they're going to come in with. They could come in with a couple of Star Destroyers or something. It always seems a bit random. I never know what they're going to bring in. Here you are. What have you launched? See, it says it carries 2 X-Wing squadrons and 2 Y-Wing squadrons, so can we actually see any X-Wing or Y-Wing squadrons out there? I don't think it does. I think the description is actually incorrect. I think that's only true if it's the New Republic. Yeah, because they haven't got any X-Wings or Y-Wings, so it must launch just TIE fighters and TIE bombers probably. Anyway, let's see what the pirates bring in. I always like watching the pirates come in and just wreck stuff. There's something satisfying about watching the AI fight the AI. You are getting engaged by a few fighters. Let's turn you around so your guns are facing the right way. I often forget that the fighters on this thing don't face 360. They actually are orientated towards the front. Oh, and there we go. Yeah, they brought in... This is one of the Hand of Thrawn Star Destroyers. They got Kerriak Cruiser, and what is that little guy? That little guy is a Asdroni Corvette, so that's basically the Hand of Thrawn's version of our CR-90 blockade runner. Oh, and they've actually got 2 of them. Okay. Well, you're taking a fair bit of fire, but not enough to worry me. We'll focus down the TIE Raptors. Oh, they brought their Quasar up here. Oh, okay, I didn't realise. That I should probably do something about. Quasar Carrier, Meter Dreadnought. This will end poorly for everyone involved, but sure.
Targeting at maximum firepower.
Thanks for coming to play. Now your shields are going to go down, so let's make sure the bombers stay off you. How are they doing down here? The Ascendancy Star Destroyer is actually pretty good. I mean, it's better than an Imperial 2 Star Destroyer, so it should wreck the Golem platforms in pretty short order. Plus, it's got a couple of support ships to help out. I think they already lost 1, though. I mean, if they're going to do my work for me, I'm quite content to just leave them be. Let's let you guys just recover your shields up here for the time being. What's going to happen? I kind of wish I could have select the camera on enemy ships, but you can't. You can only do it on your own ship, so I can't specifically bring the camera in just to watch this fight. We can go for the cinematic camera, but it will vary a lot on what it looks at. Well, that's a pretty cool shot of those bombers getting wrecked. But in a minute, the camera's going to flip over and it's going to look at my ships that aren't doing it. Ooh, okay, something is exploding. That must be the Kerriak. No, that's actually the little Asdroni. Okay, it's getting focused down by the Golem platform. Yeah, so that thing's just like a little anti-fighter corvette. Interesting. Okay, I don't mind watching. Okay, I do like watching the AI fight, but at the same time, it's not the most interesting thing. Where's their space station? Shall we just wreck their space station while we wait for them to deal with the Golem platform for me?
All out.
I think we shall. A bit of additional firepower would help. Okay, yeah. These things are really... I forget how weak level 1 space stations are. Like, the shields take a couple of turbo laser blasts, and then they're gone.
Where are you? Heading out. Fall out. Ready. At your command. Let's go.
And then basically, yeah, that's dead. And they've taken out the Golem platform, so now that Star Destroyer is probably going to come after me. Which is why I normally wait for the pirates to be destroyed by the defences, or for the pirates to destroy the defences. And then I don't have to fight 2 sides at once, but... yeah. 2 MCATBs versus an Ascendancy Star Destroyer. Interesting. I don't actually know if I've actually done this fight. I mean, its shields are pretty much full, so this is a fairly even fight. They've lost most of their fighters, and the support ships are getting wrecked by the Golem platform. Let's see. I won't bring my fighters into engages. I'm actually going to bring the fighters back a bit. So who wins this fight? No, Golem platform, don't get involved in this. Shoot the other ship. Oh, actually, no, you're going for Now the Dreadnought's getting involved as well now. See, the shields are pretty strong on that thing. Certainly one of those can take out an MC-ADB on its own very easily. And yeah, your shields are actually getting beaten down pretty quickly. Okay, I don't want to actually lose any ships here, so let's bring in something to do with this quickly.
Let's go.
Oh god, you're through the shields already. Damn.
Affirmative.
And we've lost half shields on an MCB as well. At the same time it took down the shields on this guy. That's pretty hardcore. Unfortunately I'm now surrounded by the cream of the Rebellion fleet. And I'm just going to die. There's nothing in the world that would survive that amount of firepower for long unless it was a Super Star Destroyer or something.
On calamari cruiser ready.
The AI wants to draw this out, so we will have to engage this Golem platform, but again, nothing really to worry about here. We're just going to hammer this down with a full frontal assault. Not much resistance. I wouldn't be too concerned about the amount of resistance.
Has been defeated.
Yeah. Okay, no losses on our side, and we've controlled that whole area now. So what we can do, I'll leave behind that last Nova Cruiser, and this fleet can actually basically just go do whatever the hell it wants. I guess the best thing to do would actually be take Felucia.
Order confirmed. Mon calamari cruiser ready.
And we're building more Mon Cal ships all the time.
Ready.
They've got like one defensive station and a Nebulon B. I'm actually going to auto-resolve this and just see how bad it is. Yeah, we didn't even lose anything. 2 Golem platforms down on Light Trigger Shipyard. Looks like that Nebulon B got away, so that's probably retreated to their nearest world, which is over Desevra or Telos, depending on how the AI has calculated the travel routes. But yeah, we had okay. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 worlds that they can actually still build ships at. I think this is pretty much over. We do need to take a few of these worlds with ground invasions. There could be some pretty heavy fighting actually, because they have had a lot of time to build up ground forces, and we can't actually see what they've got. But the AI generally prioritizes for ground structures, army production facilities over income facilities, which is generally my tactic. I see a lot of my worlds will have a lot of mines or tax facilities built on them, just so we can actually have a very high income. If I can't see the income, where's my income? There we go. Yeah, you see like this world bringing in 1100 credits a week. And it's probably not even the highest earner in the New Republic right now. Coruscant is bringing in 3,120 credits per week. That's more credits than we actually started with. That's a bit insane. Okay, but yeah, I'm going to take a break here. So thank you guys for watching. Next time we're going to come back and do some ground invasions. So do feel free to leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this. And hopefully I'm going to see you later on for the next one of these. Bye.